What's up, beautiful Aquarians? Welcome back to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. My name's Annie, so happy to have you Aquarians, old and new. I shouldn't say welcome back. Welcome to everyone, even the newbies. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, my channel, the Tarot by The Intuitive Teacup. That's what we're here to do for you today. Short, little, mini, petite reading, love, relationships, romance, that sort of thing. So if you're not looking for love, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. I do have a whole bunch of videos posted for you now, all about love and romance, as well as a career reading as well. So, again, short, tiny reads, not my traditional thing. We're going to power through these. If it's not your message, please don't take it personally. It won't be your message every time. I promise you that. I hope pieces and parts of this resonate. I hope lots and lots of it does. But ultimately, you are in the driver's seat to interpret these messages and take on the energies however you would like to, okay? Everything else about this video down in the description box below, including the decks I'm using, my social media, how to book a personal, etc. Let's hop in. All right, so bottom of your deck, you have some beautiful energy. You have Queen of Cups and the Strength card. So some of you have love for a Leo in your life or a Cancer. And it would be a very strong, very pure, very beautiful love. There's a very protective energy. It could even be something about a friendship that you feel is blossoming into romance, someone you potentially have quite a solid history with, a solid foundation. But I'm just getting there's things popping up and blooming. This could even be a relationship that has been very transformative over the years. It could have started with friendship and then got into romance and then kind of fizzled out. But then I'm sort of getting ups and downs, and it's not so much from a place that there's hatred or animosity or anything like that. It's just it's gone and go. Sorry, it's come and gone in waves. It could have been that you guys started off together, but then distance was a factor, or jobs, or through the years it's been ups and downs, but it hasn't been turbulent. It's just been wins and losses, I guess. And so it does seem like this is a strength. You guys are like, even if you're not like married, it's almost like there's something about this being like a power couple, like sort of being able to stand the test of times, to wither the storm together by each other's side. Again, this could absolutely just be a friendship, but yeah, if it is just a friendship, there is something coming through here about a new spark, a new flame, a new kind of zest of passionate energy, particularly that a Leo is feeling for you, or again, maybe a Cancer. This could be a same-sex couple, particularly female energy. But yeah, you're their Ten of Pentacles. Again, even if you guys aren't together, you're basically part of the family. I feel like I get these readings for you guys a lot, where it doesn't have to be drenched in this ooey gooey, like, I just thought of Mike's channel. He goes, ooey gooey, soft and chewy. Do you guys, oh, he's an Aquarius too, right? What's his name? Ramblin' Mike. Yeah, he says that a lot. Something about that just clicked for me. Anyway, it's not this codependent love. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys both are able to stand on your feet, but when you're together, it's equally beautiful. It's like two very strong, independent, just like kick-ass people. You guys come together and there's just a beautiful like yin to your yang. And I believe Leo is your like opposing sign of the zodiac wheel. So we do see that very frequently, where friendships who are our opposites can develop and bloom, again, long-term throughout the years, Ten of Pentacles, into something very solid, something very reliable. Again, a key counterpart, a key business partner, a BFF for life, right? It actually ends up developing, I think, for a lot of you, into something long-term romantically. So let's look at your energy here. So again, you have the High Priestess, so a little bit more watery energy, specifically Cancer and Pisces. Yeah, you Aquarian, you're like meditating on it. You're thinking about it, but there's something about being with this person. It brings you great peace of mind. I'm almost getting, this is symbolic of the two of you together. Do you see how they're both almost in like prayer? They're both doing some sort of like spiritual alignment of mind, body, and spirit. That's what I mean. It's like you guys have very similar interests or passions, or the way you communicate, it just works. It's like nonverbal communication. You're able to sense things intuitively about your person. It's like when their energy enters the room, you kind of know what kind of day they've had. It's that sort of like yin and yang, and also even maybe like a twin flame type things. But this feels solid because what's presenting is like between you guys is King of Pentacles. And yeah, I mean, you have 10 of Pentacles coming up with Ten of Pentacles with King of Pentacles twice. That's what I mean. There's like a twinning relationship here. If this isn't a romantic counterpart, because this is a relationship spread, it doesn't have to be romantic. Certainly that's up to you to decide. This would indicate a really solid investment with a business partner that will be quite lucrative, right? And I'm not necessarily reading for finances, but with these cards coming up and Ten of Pentacles and Strength and Ace of Cups, like, holy shit, Aquarius, this is a pretty significant reading. This is pretty good. So then let's check in on your person's energy. So they have Justice, that is a card of Libra. They have King of Swords, that's you coming in, and then they have the Moon. So some Pisces energy. Very strong cards, lots of major arcana. Yeah, you have Strength, the High Priestess, the Moon, and Justice. Cancer, Leo, Pisces, and Libra are confirmations of this reading for any of you dealing with those signs. Again, really beautiful energy. The yin to your yang, the balance, the scales. Yeah, there's great reciprocity and like equilibrium. It's like if you were to weigh this friendship out on the scales, the King of Pentacles would be on each side. Again, something about there's equal weight, there's equal importance of how you feel about this, about whatever is between you. Again, it could be a child between you, right? It could indicate that this is the person you want to build a family with. King of Swords, that's you showing up in their spread. Yeah, they think you're magic. They appreciate you. They respect you. I heard you've gone to battle for them before. So you could even be something like this person's, I don't know, like you may have helped this person get out of a tricky situation financially, or a lawsuit of some kind, or yeah, again, this wouldn't be anybody in your past that you have animosity with. It's not that person. It just isn't. So for those of you going, well, there was that Pisces, it's not. And I'm not saying it's not a Pisces. I'm saying that this is someone who, the only hardship you guys have had is feeling a sense of loss of that person not being in your life. And even if this was romantic, and again, there was a split, because I was saying there's been ups and downs with this person, it was never due to them being like a jerk or an asshole. It was never that. It was like, because they had to take a job in this city, it would have been a bittersweet goodbye. Like, you would have been happy for them, but you would have been like, well, shucks, now I don't get to see them every day. Like, I just keep getting power, and there's power in the strength and the bond between you. Even at a distance, you guys are so in tune with one another. You, like, even something about you, when you meditate, you feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but you like levitate above your body and spirit, and you feel like you guys connect that way too. This could also be indicative of like a spiritual guide, an angel guide that's checking in on you. You guys may have like a similar belief in like the afterlife or whatever spirituality you follow. You could even, this is funny, but you have like a shared, like an angel, like a guardian angel that watches over the both of you. And maybe that's something you guys talk about. Maybe you have the same religion. And I know with different religions, there's like different gods and deities and stuff like that. So yeah, I am sensing a lot of you are at a distance. And I guess this is sort of confirming to me, don't go into the deep darkness of your mind of, any sort of anxiety or fear you have regarding this, you don't need to. Something about it's blooming. The lotuses that grow out from the mud, even in the darker times, even when things are unclear or uncertain, the flowers will bloom again here. So yeah, if you are in like a weird in-between state where you're not sure where this person stands, it's saying to me like it will push through the mud. This relationship, this romance, I'm just getting, it's written in the books, it's written in the stars. This person feels like you're everything, and they feel like you're your counterpart. I just heard Bonnie and Clyde, although maybe those names are significant, and I mean that's kind of an interesting metaphor. But partners in crime. Okay, I guess that's sort of what that was getting at. I don't really have a bad thing to say, Aquarius. I'm sorry if it's not your story, but the only thing that's coming up that's giving me a little bit of a is the Five of Pentacles. Again, something about somebody's financial situation might be quite strained or difficult right now. Maybe that's keeping them from getting to you. Maybe they can't afford to get on a plane right now, or, well, that's a bad example because I feel like plane tickets are, but you know what I mean. It doesn't really matter. There's something about hardship or feeling of loss here. Again, financial struggles. Sometimes this can be feeling abandoned or living in a lack state. But with this card, there's the idea, if you were to assess the situation and look around, the shelter from the storm, the salvation you seek during this time of hardship, it's right behind you in the church. And what I'm getting from that is symbolically, you are their church. you are that person who's always opened the door to them and been like, yeah, come on in, I'll help you through. You know, do you need to crash at my place? Maybe I can lend you a little bit of money, or whatever, you know, offer you a hot meal. You are like this person's salvation, and vice versa. This whole metaphor of going to church, it's going to be where you feel at home, where you feel like one with the universe, but kind of together. You guys are in this together. It's beautiful. Aquarius, thank goodness. I like when I get messages that aren't like Jerry Springer episodes. All right, so let's see. Page of Wands. So communication, passion, the star. That's, yeah, you come in to rescue them. It's like you swoop in like Superman to save the day. And then you have, let's see, the Four of Cups. All right. This actually isn't bad to me. This is saying even if you are at a distance, there could be some sort of insecurity or fear that if you're not with your person, they may get wandering eyes. This to me is saying absolutely not. You know, come what may, you know, something about the waves, the ups and downs of what you guys go through, especially if you're married. This person seems committed as shit. There's something about whatever offers may come their way. If they're at a bar and some random stranger hits on them, this to me is like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. It's because they've already decided their cup rests with you. So if you guys aren't together, that's my biggest question. It's like, well, why? What's stopping you? Is it the secrecy of expressing how you really feel? That could be it. Neither one of you seem extremely forefront with your emotions. But again, there's like an understanding here where I think if you were to reveal your truth and talk about it, I think you both would be on the exact same page. I mean, you literally have the page coming up, right? That's sort of what I get from this. Aquarius, this is adorable. Oh, whoa, too many cards. Magician and the Mirror. Yeah, you guys, again, a reflection of one another's soul path, a spiritual path. This could be twin flamey, but to be honest, it feels like, and again, I don't mean to offend anyone who's, you know, yeehaw with the twin flame thing. This feels so much more than that. It doesn't rely on this like, I don't even know if I want to say that because I don't want to offend anybody. Everybody should believe exactly what they want to believe. Sometimes I struggle with the twin flame thing, and again, I'm not projecting any of my sense onto this, but this feels deeper because with the twin flame, it's like there's this hardship of like the back and forth, the push and pull, and with this, it's kind of like you can separate yourself from all that bullshit, and you guys come together a lot. You don't have difficulty in constantly waiting for the person to return the feelings. It just doesn't feel like that. So again, I'm being called to say something with a Leo, again, your divine counterpart for some, right? It just feels really positive. It feels good. So I'm not going to dig too much deeper because the message is coming through quite clear here. There's small bits of flirtation and communication also with a Libra is coming through. And it could be that eventually or in the near future, you might be signing like a marriage contract or again, going into business together. Something about sealing the document, signing on the line, the signature, something very official with Libra is coming through. So if you've never been exclusive before, it could be, you know, with this whole quarantine thing, it's making people really go within and realize what's important in their life, who and what they love, and it seems like you're the first one that always comes to mind for them, Aquarius. That's what I get from this. So other things that wanted to be seen, you have Scorpio, you have double Virgos, interesting, and you also have Aries. Bottom of your deck is Capricorn. All right, guys, that's what I got. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if any of this resonates. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, Aquarius.